We begin tonight with growing calls for justice from a grief-stricken family in Grass Valley, losing their mother in a head-on crash on New Year's Eve. The man suspected of killing the 56-year-old ER nurse is now under arrest, charged with murder.
CBS 13's Adrian Moore spoke with the family. She joins us live from our newsroom with their message tonight as they continue to mourn. Adrian?
And Curtis and Elizabeth, the family of Jana Price, tells us she was a campfire survivor and loved her job at Sutter Hospital in Auburn. Sadly, it was her trip home from that hospital that turned tragic. And tonight, there are growing questions about the man accused of killing her.
We're confident that justice will be served.
A moment of confidence in the wake of overwhelming chaos.
Went through stages of disbelief, shock, anger, and we've been here at my house spreading out pictures and telling stories.
Those stories center around Raymond Farmer's mother-in-law, 56-year-old Jana Price, a devoted mother, grandmother, and frontline worker at Sutter Auburn Faith Hospital.
She got off work at 11 and headed home, so it wasn't uncommon for her not to talk to anyone at night after work.
The Grass Valley woman was killed after her New Year's Eve shift in a head-on crash with a motorhome the CHP says was driven by 80-year-old Raymond Poquette, now facing a murder charge. Just 3 years earlier, investigators say the 80-year-old slammed head-on into an RV, leaving the couple inside badly injured.
We just can't believe that, he almost did this to a family a couple years ago, and it's the same exact situation, and unfortunately this time it was worse.
The loss especially painful, Farmer says, after watching Price struggle to regain a sense of normalcy after her home was destroyed in the campfire.
She took it as a sign that, she needed to move on and do different things. So, she moved through it and was positive about it.
Court records show Poquette has a history of vehicle-related crimes dating back to a 2009 police chase that ended with a spike strip. Behavioral health issues were cited, and Poquette was given jail time, a fine, and supervised probation, which records show he later violated.
We're going to look to our justice system to make him pay this time.
Now, it's still unclear when Price will be laid to rest. Her family tells us they plan to be a part of every single court hearing they can for Raymond Poquette moving forward.
All right, Adrian, thank you. With that history of crashes, how did this guy still have a driver's license? We are getting answers. Records show the CHP did file charges after that 2017 crash. But the DA decided not to prosecute. And since then, Poquette has been involved in at least 5 more car-related incidents, including a reckless driving case early last year. But that case was suspended pending a mental evaluation. And the DMV did not revoke his license while the case was pending.